Hi everyone, welcome to the Bliss Swish. Today I'm going to talk about the 4 ways of becoming the best version of yourself. So let's just get started. So I was reading this book on miracle mornings and I heard this book on podcast. It was wonderful. He talks about 6 habits that really help you to grow yourself. And I have realized that I was already practicing 4 of them and they were really helping me in my life. So in this book he actually talks talks about how waking up early, because the early time in the morning, it's like really no one's there, to distract you. You have your own time, and at that time you can really practice on your self-growth, because when the day starts, when it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you are busy doing your own, your work, and you're busy into your daily routine. So the early mornings is the best time to actually just focus on the work, of self-development, because there's no other best time than that. So so what I want to say is reading is really important. One of the ways is reading. You choose what you want to read, whether if you want to really focus on business, whether it's self-growth or any other topic that really interests you. But you should get into the habit of reading, because we are too much into consuming a lot of content on TV, on YouTube. I think YouTube is good, because there's a lot of educational videos, but more than watching videos, it really helps if you sit down and do a lot of reading. So dedicate 1 hour for reading. If that's too much, start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but just give dedicated time to reading. So second is meditation, and meditation has really helped me. If you just sit down for 5-10 minutes, you'll see the impact of meditation on your whole day. You'll be much calmer, you'll be relaxed, and you won't be getting angry at small things. I'm personally using meditation app called Headspace, and there are so many apps right now that you can find. There's Calm that works, then there is Simple Meditation, Simple Habits for meditation. It is wonderful, even that is good, but currently I'm really liking Headspace. Is good. There's another meditation on YouTube. You'll find many meditations on YouTube itself. You don't have to really subscribe to some meditation. There is this Boho Beautiful, and she does wonderful meditation videos. That is also one of the best ways to sit down and meditate. Just find time, even on the times that you really feel that you have no time, make out that at least 5 minutes, because you really need it to help you throughout the day. Even that 5 minutes is going to help you. Normally people have this goal of meditation for 1 hour, which is really not that easy. I understand, because sitting down for 10 minutes sometimes is really difficult. So start getting used to it. Start from 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, and then go on, and keep your goal for 1 hour, which will be the most fantastic thing. And understand that meditation is not a waste of time. It's really going to help you, not just throughout your day, but your entire attitude towards life, and the way you see things around you will also start changing. You'll be more of a positive person. So my second tip is meditation. So my third tip is journaling, and I've been practicing journaling for a very long time. It's a very useful way. You can actually sit down and write whatever is in your mind, whatever you want to achieve in your life. And even you can write this future script, like you can script your future. That's start getting creative and you start writing. It's called scripting. If you can find, you'll find a lot of videos on YouTube itself on scripting. So you can sit down, imagine how you would like your future to be, and start scripting it. That is also a wonderful experience. So just take a cup of green tea. I personally like green tea. Whatever you like, a cup of coffee, whatever works. Sit down and take your journal. Take a book that you really like. Take a pen that you really like, sit down and start writing. You'll often imagine that there are a lot of things going on in your mind, but once you start writing down in the book, you will actually see that it becomes very clear, because normally you think there is a lot of stuff, but when you get it on the paper, it's like, oh yeah, it's not too many things and I can manage it and it's easy and I can do it. But when you're just thinking it in your mind, you feel, oh, there are a lot of things and it's impossible to handle life. But the moment it's on the paper, you actually see it clear, and that it's much easier, and it's much easier to handle my life, and it's okay. So there is another way is morning journaling, morning pages, which is quite famous. You'll find it on YouTube. There are many YouTubers who actually practice, especially I've learned this from the YouTuber Lavender. So she is focused and more on morning journaling. Sometimes I don't get time to do journaling in the morning. I do it in the evening or in the night before going to bed. So whatever time that suits you, you can call that your morning pages, because people are normally fresh in the morning and it's easy to sit down and write. So set a time for you that is really helping you to actually just focus your attention only on journaling. There's no disturbance. You play a soft music and just start writing down whatever comes in your mind. Sometimes you just don't have anything to write and you're like thinking, oh God, what am I supposed to write? I don't know what to write down. But just even though if those words are not coming, just start writing anything. Anything, just write down, I don't know what to write, just write down that, and slowly the words and the thoughts will come into your mind, and then it'll be it'll be a flow, and easily you'll be able to write things. So yeah, journaling is really helpful, and in journaling I also practice gratitude, because you can I personally write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. I also have an app, so in during the day I get these notifications saying what are you grateful for. So immediately in that moment I think, okay, I'm grateful for this. So I sit down, I quickly type the text on my gratitude app, and yeah, I quickly imagine, okay, what am I really grateful in this moment, and I write out. And when it comes to journaling, I make sure I at least write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. So I practice that in my journal as well. So you can do a lot of things, but just take that journal, start writing. You can customize it, make it into your own way, and do anything that you want to. It is that you need to pour your heart out into your journal, pour what's just going out in your mind and your heart, and just write it down on the paper. So my last tip on self-improvement and self-growth is exercise. And exercise, like everyone knows, is very common, and everybody should do it. It's just not for physical benefit, to achieve a certain goal, but it actually has an effect on your mind as well. So I personally like yoga, and I always practice that in the morning. It's very hard for me. The goal is to practice yoga for 1 hour. I often get very bored of exercise, and I'll end up doing it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But I make sure that at least I show up every day. I show up doing at least for 10 minutes. So I want to make sure that I get better at yoga every day. So I practice at least for 10 to 15 minutes yoga every day. So whatever you like, whether you like dancing, I also like dancing. So sometimes I schedule dancing instead of yoga. That is there. And yeah, if you like going to the gym, go to the gym. The thing is that you schedule this in your everyday habit. So all these 4 goals that I'm trying to tell you, all these 4 tips are actually to help you improve yourself. And sometimes you might just feel that they don't sound too big. Journaling is not a big deal. Reading, yeah, okay, how can this really help me? But over the time, when you keep practicing these habits every day, you will realize that there is a lot of self-improvement. You are going to get better at whatever in your life you choose to do. So normally we're very busy focusing on the work, like whatever our work is, only on our work. So there is no improvement. But every aspect of our life is reflected upon self-growth. So if we improve ourselves in all these areas that I've said, we'll actually see that a reflection on our work as well. So if we keep regularly exercising, we're going to see that change in our work itself. So before I finish this video, I just want to say that from these 4 that I have mentioned, that is reading, journaling, exercise, and meditation, whichever thing you want to practice, you want to pick up meditation. It's not necessary to practice all of them. Focus on one thing and be regular at it, and I'm sure you will see a change. So that is definitely a sure way of self-growth and self-development, and it's going to, like I said, it's going to have an effect on how you work. So I hope you'll have found this video very useful, and really just implement all this. So hope to see you all next time. Till that time, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. I'll see you all next time in the next video. Bye. Take care.